What is up, guys? So, a few months ago, Starkid did a Zoom reading of, in my opinion, the greatest horror movie of all time, Scream 1. And I was going to react to it, but I kind of figured, it might not be like the most entertaining reaction. So instead, I decided to the best of my abilities, mash up their Zoom reading with the actual movie Scream. With like the stage directions and everything that are said during a stage reading, it ended up taking a lot more time than I thought that it would. I really wanted to put it all up on YouTube, but it keeps getting blocked, so apparently that's just not within the realm of possibility. So this is going to be the first scene, like the opening scene in Casey Beckett's house, I believe. Yeah, that's her name. And yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of work. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it the best one that's on YouTube? I'm going to go ahead and say so because it's probably the only one. So if you enjoy the first opening scene here, you can find the whole thing on my Patreon, link down in the description. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching.
Here we go. Scream, originally titled Scary Movie by Kevin Williams. Fade in on a ringing telephone. A hand reaches for it, bringing the receiver up to the face of Casey Becker, a young girl, no more than 16, a friendly face with innocent eyes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
What number is this?
What number are you trying to reach?
I don't know.
I think you have the wrong number.
Do I?
It happens. Take it easy.
Click. He hangs up the phone. The camera pulls back to reveal Casey in a living room alone. She moves from the living room to the kitchen. It's a nice house. Affluent. The phone rings again. Interior kitchen. Casey grabs the portable.
Hello?
I'm sorry. I guess I dialed the wrong number.
So why did you dial it again?
To apologize.
You're forgiven. Bye now.
Wait. Don't hang up.
Casey stands in front of a sliding glass door. It's pitch black outside.
What?
I want to talk to you for a second.
They've got 900 numbers for that. See ya.
Click. Casey hangs up, a grin on her face. Exterior, Casey's house, nice, night, establishing. A big country home with a huge sprawling lawn full of big oak trees. It sits alone with no neighbors in sight. The phone rings again. Popcorn sizzles in a pot on the stove. Casey covers it with a lid, reaching for the portable phone.
Hello?
Why don't you want to talk to me?
Who is this?
You tell me your name, I'll tell you mine.
I don't think so.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
Oh, you're making popcorn?
Uh-huh.
I only eat popcorn at the movies.
I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Just some scary movie.
Do you like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Casey moves away from the stove and takes a seat at the kitchen counter.
I don't know.
Well, you have to have a favorite.
Halloween. You know, the one with the guy with the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters? What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy. That's right. I liked that movie. It was scary.
Well, the first one was, but the rest kind of sucked.
So, you got a boyfriend?
Why? You want to ask me out?
Maybe. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
Because I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
I want to know who I'm talking to.
That's not what you said.
What do you think I said?
Casey clicks on the outside light. A floodlight illuminates the backyard. Her eyes survey the ground. Empty. No one's there. She turns the light out. On the stove, the popcorn pops.
I have to go now.
Wait, I thought we were gonna go out.
No, I don't think so.
Don't hang up on me.
Click. Casey hangs up. She checks the glass door, making sure it's locked, and then moves to the stove as the phone rings. She slides the popcorn from the stove, reaching for the phone.
Yes?
I told you not to hang up on me.
What do you want?
To talk.
Well, dial someone else.
Click. She hangs up. The phone rings again. She grabs it.
Listen, asshole.
No, you listen, you little shit. If you hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
Is this some kind of joke?
More of a game, really. Can you handle that, Blondie?
Casey eyes the glass doors, then looks up the hallway to the front doors, moving to it. It's unlocked. She bolts it. Casey moves her face flush against the door, her eye looking through the peephole. It's empty.
Can you see me?
I am 2 seconds from calling the police.
They never make it in time.
What do you want?
To see what your insides look like.
The doorbell chimes. Ding dong, ding dong.
Who's there?
Another chime. She moves to it.
Who's there?
You should never say who's there. Don't you watch scary movies? It's a death wish. You might as well come out here and investigate a strange noise or something.
Look, you've had your fun. Now you better leave me alone or else.
Or else what?
Or else my boyfriend will be here any second, and he'll be pissed when I kill him.
I thought you didn't have a boyfriend.
I lied. I do have a boyfriend, and he'll be here any second, so your ass better be gone.
Sure.
I swear it. Ah! He's big. He's big and plays football and will beat the shit out of you.
His name wouldn't be Steve, would it?
How do you know his name?
Turn on the porch light again.
Casey, terrified, forces herself to move, staggering to the kitchen to the glass doors. Her shaky hand finds the light switch. She hits it. The backyard is lit. Sitting in a lawn chair in the middle of the backyard is a big linebacker of a guy. Her boyfriend, Steve. Tied and gagged. He's being roughed up, but he's alive. Close on his eyes, wide in fear, staring at his girlfriend, pleading with her.
Oh, God.
Her hand moves to the lock on the door.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Casey recoils.
Why are you doing this?
I want to play a game.
No.
Then he dies. Right now.
No.
Which is it?
Casey touches the glass, staring at Steve. This big jock of a guy is crying too.
What kind of game?
Turn off the light.
Her hand goes to the switch. Steve tugs and pulls at his straps as if begging her, his face sweat and tears. Click! He disappears in the darkness. Casey moves away from the glass back toward the living room.
Here's how we play. I ask a question. If you get it right, Steve lives.
Please don't do this.
Come on. It'll be fun.
No, please.
It's an easy category. Movie trivia.
Please.
I'll even give you a warm-up question.
I don't do this again.
Name the killer in Halloween. Come on! It's your favorite scary movie, remember? He had a white mask. He stalked the babysitters.
I don't know.
Come on, yes you do. Steve's counting on you.
Michael Myers.
Yes. Now, for the real question.
No!
But you're doing so well.
Please go away, just leave us alone!
Then answer the question. Same category. Name the killer in Friday the 13th.
Oh, Jason!
Sorry, that's the wrong answer.
No, it's not. It was Jason.
Afraid not.
It was Jason. I saw that goddamn movie 20 times. It was Jason.
Then you should know Jason's mother was the original killer. Jason didn't show up until the sequel.
You tricked me.
Lucky for you, there's a bonus round. But poor Steve, I'm afraid, he's out.
This implication sends Casey running to the kitchen, to the glass doors. She flips on the porch lights to see Steve, eyes wide, sitting in the lawn chair, a mass of blood and ripped flesh. Dead. Casey collapses on the floor, nearly passing out.
Hey, we're not finished yet.
Casey reaches up and clicks off the light, making Steve go away, wishing, hoping.
Leave me alone, please.
Answer the question and I will. What door am I at?
What?
There are 2 doors to your house, a front door and a back one. If you answer correctly, you live.
Don't make
From
me.
where Casey sits, she can see both front and back doors. She deliberates. With her last bit of strength, she tries to strategize.
Don't make me. I won't.
Your call.
In the darkness, Casey crawls to the kitchen counter. She leans up and grabs a long, sharp knife. Casey looks around her. She looks down the hall to the front door and turns back to the kitchen glass door as it suddenly shatters to bits. A lawn chair comes flying through it. Exploding glass sprays everywhere. This incites Casey like a fire. She springs to her feet, bolting out of the kitchen as a shadow moves quickly through the shattered door frame. Casey is back flat against a window, listening to feet cracking glass. She turns and unlocks the latch, quietly sliding it up. You can hear him move through the foyer to the front door. Casey lifts herself up and puts her legs through the window. She holds the knife in one hand, the phone in the other. Casey eases out of the window, fumbling, dropping the knife back in the house. She starts to reach for it. Fuck it, she takes off. Casey eases along a narrow path between a tall fence and the side of the house, going for the front yard. She moves further along the house, squeezing by hedges to a window. She peeks in to see the figure staring back at her. Her face covered with a ghostly white mask, inches from her, his eyes piercing through, soulless. Casey screams bloody murder as a hand crashes through the glass, grabbing hold of her neck. She beats at him, trying to free herself. Her nails dig into his arm. She wrenches from side to side, finally breaking free as the hand is still inside the house. Casey sails around the corner of the house, eyeing the front door. It remains closed. Her eyes cover the sprawling country yard when suddenly headlights appear. In the distance, coming down the road towards the house, she recognizes them instantly. Mom, Dad. She tears off across the yard towards them, moving like lightning. The car turns into the driveway. Casey screams, waving madly, rushing by a tree as the ghost masked figure appears. He moves on her, arm poised high, a flash of silver, and Casey is struck across the chest. She looks down to see her shirt blossoming red. The knife rises again. Casey throws her hand forward. The blade comes down, but it's blocked by the portable phone still in her hand. She turns, staggering to the driveway. A middle-aged couple emerge from the parked car. They move to the front door, completely unaware of what's happening to their daughter, only feet from them. Casey stumbles forward. Her parents 10 feet away. She opens her mouth to scream, but no sound resonates. She is beyond words, staggering, swaying. The figure moves behind her. The father discovers the front door ajar. Casey is right behind them with one arm outstretched. If only they'd turn around! They enter the house and close the door as Casey collapses on the ground, clutching her bloody chest, the figure upon her. He kneels down over her, preparing to strike as Casey reaches up with a weak hand, pulling the mask from her attacker's face. Interior foyer. The father sees straight back into the kitchen, the shattered patio door. I just realized I asked no one to do these roles. Joey and Lauren, could you be the parents?
Jesus.
Oh, what is it? Where's Casey?
Casey? Casey?
In a split second, they're both panic-stricken. The father begins searching the house frantically. Close on Casey, she's dragged by her feet through damp soil, the life going fast from her body, her hand still clutching the phone, back in the house.
Where is she?
Call the police.
The mother moves to the phone in the foyer, picks it up. There's no dial tone. She giggles the bass. Then the softest, neatest voice is heard.
She's here. God, I can hear her.
The husband returns to the foyer, finding his wife clinging to the phone.
Where is she?
I can hear her. Oh, Mother of God, I can hear her.
The line goes dead. The husband grabs hold of his wife.
Get in the car and drive down to the Mackenzies.
The mother throws the front door open and rushes out. The father moves the house when a scream echoes out, that of his wife. He tears off for the front door. The father rushes out the door to find his wife on her knees, bent over, retching. His eyes move beyond to a tree in the front yard. His stomach fails him. His dinner rises as he bears witness to the single most unsighting, horrifying sight he'll ever see. The sight of his only daughter, strung up by an oak tree, her insides on the outside, very much dead. Main titles. Woo!
Woo!
Whoa,
Give it up for Jamil and Beatty.
That was horrible. That poor girl.
Or Casey.
Ooh.
Dead.